And now, live in studio, cutting through your typical media nonsense and offering you a rational and unbiased perspective on current events and life in Tampa Bay. He's a successful entrepreneur, a real estate and finance expert, and goes to bat for you every day as your consumer advocate. Your host, Brandon Rhymes.
Yes, here we are again another day committed to picking a fight with the mainstream media and providing you the timely truth centered around real estate, nutrition, finance, health, and so much more. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, where our number one goals are to educate, entertain, enlighten, but most importantly, we want to engage you in an effort to help you win in any marketplace.
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
Now, I want you to pull out your smartphone, save our Consumer Advocate Hotline number in your phone, 813-917-1894.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
813-917-1894. Don't forget our number. We want you to bookmark our website, consumerqb.com. That's our website, blog site, a plethora of information available at consumerqb.com. Click on the live stream link, and you can watch our television show version of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Click on the Expert Contributors tab, and you can see the contact information, phone numbers, websites for any of our 80-plus show partners now. And we want to help you win. We're the number one consumer advocate program here in Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region. And every Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. right here on 1250 Wins. Syndicated on the weekends on 102.5 The Bone on Sunday mornings, 7 a.m. And also daily on WeBeam TV. So we don't care if you're climbing that corporate ladder or if you throw a ladder in your truck on the way to work. This show's for you. We want to help you win. And this segment is brought to you by Kipton, the Hotel Zamora in St. Pete Beach. It's the first new boutique-style hotel built in decades on beautiful St. Pete Beach. Spanish ancestry meets modern Mediterranean attitude. Whitewashed Mediterranean palace with expansive luxury suites that overlook the intercoastal waterway. And if you're a boater like me, I love to get out there on the weekends on Freedom Boat Club and enjoy the beautiful waterways here in Tampa Bay. Rooftop yoga as well on the weekends, and they have an awesome restaurant, the Castile Restaurant at Kipton's, the Hotel Zamora in St. Pete Beach. Let them know the real estate quarterback sent you. Give them the REQB code, and you're going to get 15% off your stay at Kipton's, the Hotel Zamora, the official restaurant partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. All right, let's go around the horn now, make our introductions. Back in studio, Michael Vogt, expert massage therapist. Welcome in, back in Health Massage.
Thank you, Brandon. I want to talk to you today about Valentine's Day, massage, and a little stretching. Thought maybe I'd show you a quick one real quick. Let me show you how to do a levator scapula stretch. Take your left hand and put it behind your back like you're being handcuffed. Then turn your head to the right so that your nose is just inside your shoulder, and then don't move your head. Bring your hand up into the middle of your head, and don't move your head, move your arm so that you line up to the end of your nose with the inside of your elbow. Then you're going to slowly bring your nose down into your armpit.
Good stretch right there.
1001, 1002. Bring it all the way back up. That focuses on that knot that's right there in the middle of your shoulder right here, where everybody goes,
yeah, that's a good
that'll
one.
help get it out.
That gets a lot of people right there, because so much that we're doing today is in front. We're typing on a keyboard. We're grabbing a steering wheel.
We're always bringing our arms forward into the midline, which is what causes our shoulders to come around, causes our back and our neck to turn.
That's right. More from Michael Vogt, expert massage therapist here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. And also in studio, Felicia LaCalle, HealthE Gourmet. Welcome in.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you for having us on the show. We're very excited to be here. I'm here to actually inform and educate the public on how to eat healthy, how to properly meal plan, and we're very excited.
Yeah, a lot of good things. You know, you think about it, all organic veggies,
yes,
all natural proteins delivered fresh 3 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and plans starting as low as $90.
Yes, it's everything is from scratch. So it's an exciting little niche that we have in the market that we bring different to the table.
Yeah, it's awesome. Conveniently located here in Tampa Bay Boulevard, right here in South Tampa,
yes, servicing
the entire Tampa Bay region. And so HealthE Gourmet, all organic vegetables, all natural proteins delivered fresh. And it's these days we're all busy. We're all pressed for time. There's more and more distractions as we have this social media and a lot of things happening. Or maybe you're a single parent running around to soccer or whatever you might be doing. Let Felicia and her team at HealthE Gourmet supply you these awesome meals that are going to help you live a healthier lifestyle. And, what else do you have in this world if you don't have your health, right? So, the last thing you want to be is stuck in a hospital somewhere dealing with some major illness, whereas, these healthy food, you got to feed the body. You got to feed the machine. So, part of our consumer advocate platform here in Tampa Bay. So happy to have Felicia as a partner now. So more from Felicia in the show. We're also expecting a call in from Sara Bingham and Dr. Jordan. And we're going to talk about the root cause of clinics and some of the things happening in the nutrition space as well. So a great lineup today, really nutrition focused and talking about health focus here because we talk about a lot about your fiscal health here on the show, but today we're going to talk about your physical health as well and how you can live a better life and really take care of what's important, on your day-to-day. And it's really easy. You don't pull in through those drive-thrus. You plan a little bit ahead of time, and you can have a healthy meal and you can live a better life. So today we're going to go into our 2-minute drill. We're going to have Peyton Manning help us out here with that audible. Sometimes we're going to call that audible. And so what we're talking about today is a way that you can calculate your desired hourly income. So a lot of us say, hey, yeah, I want to make $100,000 a year. I want to make $500,000 a year, maybe $1 million a year, right? So how do you really do that? When you set a goal, what you want to do is you want to think backwards from that goal. So if you take $100,000 and you divide that by 2,000 hours in a year, that's the average number of work hours in the week and the year, and that's going to equal $50 per hour. So you got to think about how you can utilize your time wisely. So if you want to make $100,000, you got to be outputting $50 worth of productivity per hour. And that means taking, serious what you're planning. And we've talked about it on the show before. You want to focus on your vital few. Okay, Pareto's principle, the Italian economist back in 1895, he came up with what he calls what's now coined as Pareto's principle. It's the vital few. And so he noticed that landowners and different folks that had wealth owned 80% of the wealth, and it was only 20% of the population. So that also equates down into your business and your life cycle and things that you're doing. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you eliminate time wasters. Number one that comes to my mind is social networking, right? A lot of us love to check Facebook and Google+, but social networking is also can be referred to as social not working, right? So you're taking a break from work. Eliminate time wasters. You want to, and if you're in sales, especially real estate agents, I work with real estate agents. I do some coaching here in Tampa Bay, and I own Platinum MVP Realty. But if you're in sales and your number one goal is to drive new customers in, you want to focus on prospecting. A lot of time that's on the phone, making sales calls, making cold calls. And what it really boils down to is the number of quality conversations that you can have on a daily basis. So if you have quality conversations with people looking to sell their properties in the real estate example, that's what you want to do. So it's a number of times at bat, just like in baseball, the number of times at bat, the more hits you're going to hit, the more singles, doubles, triples, and home runs. And so follow up. And a lot of today, what you want to do is you want to follow up with a text message. You want to send them a digital business card like we have. You want to send them follow-up emails, a drip campaign. And also I utilize virtual assistants to have them do some follow-up for me as well. So that's a strategy. That's your 2-minute drill from the quarterback today. And we want to help you win no matter what you're looking at doing. We're also looking for business owners that might want to come on air with us and be featured as an authoritative expert. We're looking for real estate agents as well with our brokerage Platinum MVP Realty. And also real excited to launch Rhymes Media Group. We just launched Rhymes Media Group about a week and a half ago. And this Friday, we're hosting a free lunch and learn from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here at iHeartRadio in South Tampa. We're going to provide lunch. Lunch is provided by Catering by the Family. Big shout out to Juan Conchero and his team, Catering by the Family. And we're going to teach you about digital marketing, search engine optimization, YouTube video marketing, how to repurpose the video content that we're creating right now. So it's a free lunch and learn, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have only just a limited number of seats available. And the way that you can contact us is through our hotline at 813-917-1894, or you can submit the form at consumerqb.com. That's our website, consumerqb.com. Got a hot listing here I want to let you know about. 8928 North Arowana Avenue, Tampa. This is in Orton Acres, 3-bedroom, 2-bath property, waterfront on a ski lake. $399,000 just listed. Check out the beautiful pictures online with this property at 8928 North Arowana Avenue in Tampa. It's in the 33614 zip code. $399,000. Great buying opportunity. As well as a beautiful Odessa property here, 2106 Stoneview Road in Odessa. It's in the Ashley Lakes Phase 1. 6-bedroom, 4-bath. $330,000 for right at 3,500 square feet. It's just listed. Beautiful home here in beautiful Tampa Bay.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet.
Also going to talk about an interesting article here. Here are Tampa Bay's 25 priciest homes of 2016. This is from the Tampa Bay Times, and it's going to be a very interesting article talking about some of the prices of these properties that are selling in the $1 million price range. And also this segment is brought to you by the Maids Cleaning Service. They do a great job cleaning our real estate properties. Big shout out to the Maids Cleaning Service. 24-hour, 100% satisfaction guaranteed by the Maids Cleaning Service. They are referred for a reason. So more from our expert contributors when we come back. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to the Consumer Quarterback Show, ConsumerQB.com. All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm your host, Brandon Rhymes, owner of Platinum MVP Realty, and obviously host of the Consumer Quarterback Show here. I'm a top listing agent in Tampa Bay, featured in Florida Realtor Magazine, Top Agent Magazine, the Tampa Bay Business Journal, the Tribune, and others recognized for innovation with marketing, helping our sellers profit more on the sale of their real estate properties. And it's it's an innovative process that we have. We're literally changing the real estate space. We're franchising our brokerage nationwide and got a lot of great things happening. And we're back here in studio live from iHeartRadio, beautiful South Tampa, Florida. And we got an all-star lineup for you. This is Intelligent Talk Radio, and I've got some intelligent folks here in studio with me today. And this segment is brought to you by Hula Bay, which is the official restaurant partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Say hello to Mike Finnegan and his team down at Hula Bay. Let them know the real estate quarterback sent you for a free water with lemon. He's going to hook you up. It's a running joke here at the Quarterback Show. Have a little fun with you. But, yeah, great waterfront ambiance, excellent sushi, all types of variety on that menu. And Hula Bay, the official restaurant partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. We're kind of toying around with the idea of hosting a Super Bowl party down there. We have not for sure yet, but we'll find out. We'll let you know about it if you want to join us and watch the Super Bowl down at Hula Bay on Super Sunday. I think it's the 5th coming up, February 5th or so. But, all right, we're back here in studio. We're going to go to the phones now. We have Sara Bingham on the line, and she is the best. She's the foremost authority when it comes to understanding nutrition. She's a licensed nutritionist here in Tampa Bay. Hey, Sara, you there? Sara Bingham, are you on the phones?
I am on the phone.
All right. So we've got a great lineup today in studio. We've got Michael Vogt back in Health Massage. We also have Felicia LaCalle with HealthE Gourmet, and it's great to have you calling in as well. And I think you might have Dr. Jordan as well calling in. But yeah, let's talk about things happening in the nutrition space.
Well, there is just a whole lot of stuff happening, and that's why I wanted to have Dr. Axe with me today. I've got my own practice, and I'm also associated with Dr. Axe's new practice. He's just opened up the Root Cause Clinic up in the New Tampa area on Bruce B. Downs. And his sort of claim to fame is he was diagnosed with a thyroid condition called Hashimoto's, and he reversed that in himself naturally. And that's a passion of his right now, is to help people do that. And we do it a lot with food and supplements and Dr. Axe's great wisdom. So I'll let Dr. Axe introduce himself, but he's a chiropractor with a whole lot of stuff going on up here in Tampa. New and exciting.
Excellent.
Here's Dr. Jordan Axe.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. We opened this clinic not too long ago, but the crazy thing was I was actually in mechanical engineering before when I was an undergrad. And, like a lot of people out there that are listening, just chronically sick, sinus infections. I got really bad eczema, low energy. And, that's what drove me to kind of switch career paths. And I work with people on a daily basis with that. A lot of people are struggling with the same things I struggled with. And there's real solutions out there, and people are looking for it. And, there's a lot of hope. And we have the answers right here in front of us.
Yeah, you can literally heal yourself with the proper nutrition. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. But people are, the biggest thing that I've found, there's so many diets, there's so many supplements out there, blood work. It gets really confusing. I'll tell you, my biggest piece of advice is you're going to laugh when I say this, but it's to get to the root cause of it.
Right.
Because if you don't figure out where it started, and that's why the crazy thing is with hypothyroid conditions, before 1971, they treated people off their symptoms and their history, not their blood work, and people got better results. So if we can get back to really spending time with people, looking at their entire history, figuring out where did it start.
Right.
Was it a divorce that happened 20 years ago? Was it a car accident that happened 10 years ago? Well, you know, what was this trauma? What kick-started all this? If we can figure that out, we can see the chain of events. And if we can fix it from the beginning, it will, like a chain reaction, will all start to correct and fix itself.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Brandon. You know, we at the clinic here, we have seen people where the origin of their thyroid condition can be anywhere from their gastrointestinal tract being way off to their liver gallbladder function being way off to a physical trauma like a whiplash to, help me out, Jordan, what else? It can be adrenal exhaustion, you know, just stress up the yazoo for too long. So, I mean, those are some of the...
Yeah, you know, and if you're just chasing after the thyroid, you're never going to fix the thyroid. It's always caused by something else. The thyroid's always
How do you go about finding what the root cause is?
Well, we know the 5 main causations, so that helps us narrow it down a little bit. We use something called an FAQ, Functional Assessment Questionnaire, and it goes through 15 different organ systems. So that, you know, there's so many questions to ask someone. Their history is so deep, and that's one thing I love about Sara. She's really good at figuring that out. But, you know, the right testing, but really their history, you know, there could be a million different things. But if you take a good history, you can at least narrow it down to 5 or 10 different things and then use blood work and some other things to narrow it down from there.
Yeah, and it reminds me a lot of, you know, one of my mentors, Tony Robbins, what he does when he's talking about personal development and overcoming limiting beliefs, you know, from a psychological standpoint, you know, getting to the root cause of what happened in early childhood. So it sounds similar as you relate it to medical side and the nutrition and the actual physical body. And if you just joined us, this is Brandon Rhymes. I'm your host here. We've got Sara Bingham on the phones, as well as Dr. Jordan Axe, and talking about how you can live a better life and be more healthy with some of your decisions. So, yeah, go ahead, continue.
Well, go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, no, I love Tony Robbins. I think it's funny you brought that up. And ever since I read his book, it's, you know, the physical and the emotional really are one and the same when you start to dig into it. But, you know, anyone that's jumping in right now, you know, the great thing about getting to the root cause of people's issues and why me and Sara and all of us love what we do, it changes your life. You know, your thyroid doesn't just get better. Your mood gets better.
Right.
You have more energy. You got more purpose in life. Everything about your life gets better. That's why it's important to figure it out, not just to get your thyroid better.
Well, and also the biggest hurdle is getting over the belief that once your thyroid goes down, that's the end of the journey. That, again, in our medical system, the rule of thumb is, you've got to take these hormones or medications for the rest of your life. And that is just not true in most of the cases. And so it's about learning that the body is much more fluid and able to heal itself if you give it half a chance. And that's what we're all about here, you know, at the clinic.
Yeah, that's great. Dr. Jordan Axe, we got to get you in the studio next time. I'd like to meet you and talk more about this and spend some more time with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Sara Bingham, longtime friend of the program. Top parting words of advice coming into the end of the segment here. Parting words of advice.
That's a tough one. I would say, you know, kind of going back to Tony Robbins, get your mind right, write down all the things you're thankful for, and really just take a leap of faith. Take action. You can't figure it out on your own. You just take a leap of action. Start doing your research. Take some action steps. And, you know, the last thing I'll say is to leave you with some good tidbits of advice. With hypothyroid functions, and that's what we're kind of talking about today, autoimmune disease, leaky gut, adrenal fatigue, toxicity, and chronic inflammation from things like viral and bacterial infections. Those are your top 5 causations. Start to look into those things, and it will change your life.
Awesome. Hey, thanks so much. We appreciate you calling in, and we'll see you. Hope
All right,
to
Brandon.
meet you soon. Awesome. Thanks, Sarah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Jordan. All right, so back here in studio, and I wanted to go ahead and bring it to you, Felicia, and just kind of see, what your thoughts are with that, because you're somewhat lined up with the same. You're healing people from a nutrition standpoint. So what's your takeaways from that?
Well, what they were stating is absolutely true. It's having the variety in your diet is what's so important. You can't stick to just eating one thing every single day, even though, it's hard with the rigorous life that we live now of always on the go, and we always stick to usually just eating the same thing because that's what we know, and that's just the easiest to go to.
Yep.
But it's very important to mix the variety, because you can't get, and what I mean by variety is not eating variety in one sitting. What I mean is over time.
Right.
Because over time, everything was put on this earth for a certain reason. Every vegetable, every protein has a certain nutrient, antioxidant.
That's why they all come in seasons, right?
That's why they all come in seasons.
That's right.
And everything has to be, and if your body can heal itself, it's
Yeah.
very important, because that's what we emphasize most on is eating healthy.
Yeah, and you eat from the rainbow, the different colors and that, and that's what I love also about the delivery service that you have with HealthE Gourmet is that, I show up, and the food is delivered, and it's something different.
And it's different food every week.
It's different food. It's teasing the palate, and
Absolutely.
it's just great. All types of different. We'll go into more of the menu when we come back. Maybe talk about some of the options. I love that lettuce wrap. The chicken lettuce wrap was so awesome with that peanut type sauce.
Peanut sauce.
Oh,
Yes.
so good.
Thank you.
But yeah, hey, so stay with us. We're going to talk about that. We're going to touch on a real estate story as well as more from our expert contributors here on the Consumer Quarterback Show and ConsumerQB.com. All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm your host, Brandon Rhymes, and we're having a great time here in studio, live from iHeartRadio, beautiful South Tampa, Florida, every Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's your most important hour on the radio. We also have our streaming television show version as well on WeBeam TV. Go to our website, consumerqb.com/live stream. Just click on the live stream link. You can also click on our expert contributors tab and see all of our expert contributors, all their contact information, 80 plus partners that we have now with the Quarterback Show. And I want you to think of this show as the hub of your financial, business, and nutrition wheel. And each spoke extending out represents another one of our preferred partners. Again, over 80 show partners that we vetted, we bring in to be a consumer advocate, and they're going to help you win, whether it's physical health, fiscal health. We have 7 or 8 different types of attorneys associated with this show. So we want to be that turnkey solution that you can call up. Give us a caller at 813-917-1894. Welcome to my house. 917-1894. And we're going to put you in touch with the finest folks in all of Tampa Bay and the Gulf Coast region of Florida. And I've got a couple of hot listings I want to let you know about. This is a beautiful lakefront ski lake property in Carrollwood. It's 15102 Lake Magdalene Boulevard in Tampa. 5-bedroom, 3-bath property, and it's a waterfront home on a ski lake. It's listed at $550,000. A great buying opportunity. Over 3,400 square feet and over 4,800 square feet total at 15102 Lake Magdalene Boulevard in Tampa. And also got a property here at 15807 Bridgewater Lane in Tampa. 3-bedroom, 2-bath property, Country Place West in Hillsborough County here. 1,700 square feet. It's a waterfront. You've got a beautiful pond view there, relaxing view. And it's listed at $279,000. Just reduced that property. Another buying opportunity here in beautiful Tampa Bay. Somewhere sunny and 75. All right, so we're back here in studio. Let's go ahead and talk with Michael Vogt now, massage therapist, expert contributor here, and talks a lot about health, talks a lot about stretching here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. Back in Health Massage, voted top 10 massage services in Tampa Bay by the readers of the Tampa Bay Business Journal's Best in the Biz Awards. So, Michael Vogt, take it away.
Thanks, Brandon. Want to remind everybody about Valentine's Day coming up. Valentine's Day is just a couple of weeks away. Massage is one of the top 3 things that people buy and get people for Valentine's Day. You can buy gift certificates from me at backinhealthmassage.com. And I'm offering a special for our first 5 listeners. If you call our hotline, 813-917-1894, the first 5 people can get a massage from me for an introductory price for 1 hour for $40.
$40. Call or text either way, 813-917-1894, the first 5 listeners to our hotline.
I've been doing massage for over 12 years. I do a lot of different styles of massage. The main thing that I do, though, is I combine active isolated stretching, and massage. So that when you're on the table, you're not just laying there and I'm rubbing you, though I can do that if that's what you want. Most people come to me because I do medical massage where I combine the two. So I'm having you on the table, and I'm doing different stretches with you. I'm moving your bodies around. You're not just laying there. We're exercising as we're massaging and we're doing it. I work on Brandon every week. He's got a bad shoulder. We're not just having him arms back. We're bringing his arms back like this. We're bringing them up over his head. We're moving him all around. So as you're massaging and moving the tissue and getting the blood to flow. And I always tease and say that the muscle's like silly putty. You know, when you open a silly putty egg open, when you first open it, you can bust it in half. You play with it for a little while. You can move it so that it's so thin you can pull up ink off the newspaper or the funny papers. It's the same way with muscle tissue. So as I get it loosened and moving around, I stretch it and move it around some more so that you can get maximum benefit from the massage.
That's right. Yeah, and it's a pleasurable experience. Conveniently located in Tampa, right off of Gun Highway, Dale Mabry.
We're right at the intersection where Bush Boulevard becomes Gun Highway, right at Dale Mabry.
Yeah.
So it's real conveniently located. We're in the middle of Tampa. I get people from Wesley Chapel. It's a 20-minute drive. I get people from up on Newport Richey, come down the Sun Coast, get off at Linebaugh. It's a 20-minute drive. South Tampa, it's a 20-minute drive. I'm right in the heart of Carrollwood.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to show people how to do some basic stretching. You mind if I show you another quick stretch? Stand up straight and tall, Brandon.
Yep.
Bring your shoulders back. Reach down with your left hand and grab a hold of your pant leg so that it's holding your arms straight and against the side of your body. Bring your right hand up into the middle of your head. Now cock your elbow back so that your ear and your elbow are in a straight line. Then you're going to slowly, without rotating your head, bring your ear right down on top of that shoulder. Pull it down until it hurts just a bit. Then hold it for 2 seconds. 1001, 1002. Then bring it all the way back up so that your head has a chance to come to straight. Now, when you go to do the second rep, this is the key. You've moved your arm again. You got to always remember to kick that elbow back out so that your ear and your elbow are in a straight line, which then brings your ear directly down on your shoulder. 1001, 1002. That's a basic trapezius stretch. The trapezius stretch and the levator scapula stretch that I showed you earlier are two of the basic stretches that you can do. If you go to my website, backinhealthmassage.com, you click on the active isolated stretching tab, you can then download, we'll just ask for your name and your email address so that you can download our free basic active isolators stretching beginner's guide. It shows you how to do 5 basic stretches for your neck, 5 basic stretches for your lower back, and is able to help you with those basic stretches to be able to feel a whole lot better.
And make sure you're breathing throughout the process. That's one of the main feedbacks that Michael says is, you got to oxygenate the cells, correct?
Absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. So you take a nice big deep breath in when you do that trapezius stretch, and you let it out real slow and audibly as you stretch your neck down towards your shoulders. So it's in through the nose. I like to pucker my lips and blow out like I'm a little tea kettle. The slower that you're able to breathe out and exhale, the better the stretch is going to be, the better your breathing is going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Michael Vogt, Back In Health Massage, conveniently located here in Tampa Bay, helping people with neck, back, shoulder, hip, and leg pain feel better. And my massage therapist is doing a great job as well. And when you think about it, it's along the overall theme here, Felicia, with the show is it's we're talking about nutrition, we're talking about taking care of your body. So the food element is such a major component with health.
It is a major component. It's that's where it's all begins with. We don't notice as we're eating, as growing up, as as a child, you're so used to eating whatever you want. But the importance is starting from when you're little. I mean, as an adult, if you start, that's fine as well. But we just have that bad habit of eating anything that's processed, which enables your body to do what it's able to do to heal itself. Nutrition is something that's just so vital. It's feeding your temple. You have to look at it that way. The better that you feed your body, the longer you live, the healthier you live, the happier you live.
Yeah. And
that's what we do. We provide in our service. It's happy on both ends. You get delivered food, delicious food by chefs, and it's all healthy.
Yeah. And do you recommend different kinds of meals at different times? Like I've dropped 18 pounds since I've joined the Gold's Gym Challenge in January.
Nice.
The hardest part about doing it has been, to me, French toast is what's for breakfast. and you just can't have French toast. I'm eating roasted broccoli and cauliflower for breakfast now.
Well,
it's been fantastic for me.
You have to know what to eat. Eating French bread is a filler. Eating anything that's bread is fillers. Anything that's enriched flour is a filler. Mm-hmm. They're empty carbs. You need your body needs the fat and the protein that gives you the energy. Right. The fat cuts the cravings, and the protein is very important for your cells to grow, and enables your body to do it at the optimum level of performance.
Yeah, my background is personal training. As an athlete a long time, and then one of the first jobs when I graduated was graduating with a business management and entrepreneurship. It's like, okay, which Fortune 5 company is going to hire a young kid to come in and be a middle manager, right? So I got into personal training. Worked at the Gold's Gym down in Naples, the Ritz-Carlton, beautiful 52,000 square foot spa that we had there, and I was personal training. So I learned a lot about nutrition. I haven't formally taken nutrition classes, but from what I understand is if you have the percentages are going to vary per person, but if you have protein, you have some complex carbohydrates, the good carbs, and the healthy fats, the monos, the polys, those, and you have those meals throughout the day, typically 4 or 5 meals. What you're doing is you're putting food into the stomach, then it's digesting it, so now you're burning calories while you're breaking down those calories. Mm-hmm. And HealthE Gourmet, Felicia LaCalle here makes it so simple.
We do make it simple. It's a no-brainer. You don't have to go shopping. You don't have to worry about where you're going to cook for dinner. You don't get bored of eating the same thing. And if you do, it just depends. If you're looking for a certain goal, we offer to everyone across the board: eating healthy, maintaining your diet, losing weight. We know how to properly portion out your meals if that's what you're looking for. We can also go through macros, which a lot of people follow, which is very important as well. But you're right. Yes, it is the complex carbs and the fats and the good protein.
Felicia, tell us what's on the menu this week.
Oh boy, on the menu
let's actually save that. We're coming into our next break, but that's a good question. Because let's go through some of the meals. I mean, I love it, and some of the teams had some. I think Gary's had some, and Jeff, some of the other guys, Connor, maybe Anthony. I can't remember. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the meals when we come back. We're going to talk a little bit more about massage and ways that you can implement this into your routine, helping you become a better person, making you more street smart here on the Consumer Quarterback Show. We want to give you that helicopter view of the marketplace and let you decide, what the goals are, what you're going to do to make that positive, to be a force for good, and leave a better legacy for your family. Stay out of those hospitals. We're going to keep you healthy here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, ConsumerQB.com. All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Brandon Rhymes here, host of the Consumer Quarterback Show, owner of Platinum MVP Realty and a top listing agent. We're also looking for real estate agents that might want to join our brokerage. If you're a realtor out there thinking about maybe getting licensed, we would love to talk to you a little bit about our strategies and some of the unique marketing that we do here on the Consumer Quarterback Show, and also Platinum MVP Realty, top listing agent here in Tampa Bay. Got a hot listing I want to let you know about. It's in Gibsonton, Florida, Sims Road, 7814 Sims Road, 4-bedroom, 3-bath property, and it's a pool home. And also what's cool about this property is you got a beautifully remodeled home, 3,500 square feet, but also to the left of it, you've got a commercial building that's actually already rented. So you've got an income-producing asset on the same parcel of almost 4.5 acres. It's over 4 acres here at 7814 Sims Road in Gibsonton. $449,000 is the asking price. And also back on the market, I've got this property at 1401 Seminole Boulevard in Largo. It's a great opportunity. Corner lot, vacant parcel of land, 0.82 acres, MOL, with 200 feet of frontage in the city of Largo. So it's zone commercial, general mixed use. So any builder developers out there, check out 1401 Seminole Boulevard in Largo. A great buying opportunity at $469,000 here in beautiful Tampa Bay.
No shoes, no shirt, and no problem.
All right, and this segment is brought to you by Source One Solutions, an official security partner of the Consumer Quarterback Show. Big shout out to Robert Hessel and his team with Source One Solutions. They're our home automation security partner. Got all the cool cameras, everything you want to do to protect your home, monthly monitoring, home or business, is Source One Solutions. Long-time friend of the program, and big shout-out to Robert Hessel and his team, Source One Solutions. the official security partner. They use Honeywell technology as well. So, all right, we're back here in studio, live from iHeartRadio, talking with Michael Vogt, Back in Health Massage, and Felicia LaCalle, HealthE Gourmet. So we wanted to talk about the menu. So let's talk about some of these meals that can be delivered. Again, health plans starting at only $90, and you've got all organic veggies, all natural proteins delivered fresh to your home or office 3 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, think about that. You don't have to worry about cooking it yourself. It's all awesome, organic, delivered fresh, HealthE Gourmet. So let's talk about that.
Well, the menu this week, every week it seems to get more and more interesting, actually. We love to sit around and as a group and as a collaborative team of chefs and give variety to our clients. So this week we have shiitake Szechuan beef meatballs.
Nice.
With orange scented green beans and herb roasted potatoes. We're also doing shrimp pad thai, but we're using vegetable noodles instead of regular noodles, and we're making the sauce out of cashew. So we find the healthy alternative in the recipes. Take a classic, either French, Italian, anything that we can, anything basically, and we just turn it into a healthy alternative using healthy alternative cooking, or the recipe, we tweak it. Like in this one,
so you're bringing it to me, and I'm getting Chinese food, Mexican food, and every other kind of food
Italian,
delivered all the way?
All the way.
Beautiful.
Everything,
Variety.
yes. We have so much variety. It's amazing. We're very passionate about what we do. We very much love what we do. We make sure we read all the labels and make sure that, whatever we are putting in our clients' bodies and ourselves, because everyone on the team eats as well from HealthE Gourmet, is that we make sure that everyone, we know what we're putting in our ingredients, and it's very important to us.
Yeah, it's so important, and again, I keep kind of reiterating, what else do you have in this life if you don't have your health?
Absolutely.
When your health goes down, your business goes down. When your health goes down, you're not worried about taking your kids to soccer practice. I mean, you're focused on getting healthy. So, HealthE Gourmet here in Tampa Bay is going to help you do that.
Absolutely, yes.
So what else are you seeing? What's kind of the top questions that people will have whenever they call you up?
Top questions are if we can customize meals. We do customize meals. How is our delivery system? Do we deliver in the mornings? Which we do. We do deliver in the mornings.
Yep.
We usually typically wait for everyone to be either at your convenience, at your office, at your home, and basically that's just about it. Because it's people who our clientele really love the food.
Yeah.
We're very grateful for what we do in that sense. So the questions aren't really, it's just more of customization is what people worry about, and the caloric intake, which we do provide all the information on as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pick up your phone, give us a call, shoot us a text, take us up on this offer here. A plan starting at only $90. HealthE Gourmet. Let's do this. Just give us a call to our hotline. Call or text 813-917-1894. Give us a call or text, and set these goals. Sometimes you have goals. You say, hey, we're in January, we're going into February here. We want to be healthier this year. We want to have healthy. We want to be more. We want to lose some weight. This is the time to act. So our hotline number 813-917-1894.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Give us a call, and also consumerqb.com. That's our website. Submit the form. Any questions you might have, we'd love to facilitate that introduction to Felicia with HealthE Gourmet. All right, so let's go back to Michael here. Talking massage. We're talking stretching. What else can people do? What do you think is the top thing to mention here?
It's interesting that you brought up that this is the last week of February.
Yeah.
Next week is last week of January. Next week is the first week of February. I've been working with a personal trainer at Gold's Gym. He's been laughing. He says, yeah, it'll be cleared out by next week. I said, what do you mean by next week? He says, next week's when everybody quits.
Yep.
Nobody continues into February with that New Year's resolution. So part of what I'm also offering is that I specialize in post-workout recovery massage. If you come and get a massage, you're working out and you're getting sore and you're feeling tired and those muscles are hurting because the trainer's been pushing you too much. I know that for sure. Ron made it so my legs so sore last week. I swear I couldn't hardly sit down and use the bathroom. It was horrible. I went and got a massage though.
Yeah.
And as soon as I got a massage, I felt great again.
Yeah.
And then that's what I offer, is that I offer stretching to go along with the massage. I know we all try and do stretching at the gym. I look around at the gym, though. I was at Gold's Gym for a long time, and no one stretches. No one stretches for anywhere near the time that we should stretch. We all know we need to stretch.
Yep.
We still don't ever do it. It's just like getting people like Felicia to bring me the food. I know I'm supposed to eat well. Do I do it? Not unless someone else makes the food for me.
That's the challenge. Is we're all busy. We have these excuses that we could make,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
We live on Someday Isle. So many people live
Yeah.
on Someday Isle, right?
Yeah.
This island, this little made up make believe place called Someday Isle, where someday I'll start saving money. Someday I'll start eating healthier.
But we're going to
Someday
live
I'll
on.
start
We're
investing.
going to live right now on Right Now Boulevard. We're going to get it done. So that's
right.
That's what we're trying to do. Eat better.
Absolutely.
Come get a massage after you worked out. Keep your resolutions. Make the gym owners earn their money and keep coming all the way into February.
That's right. Yeah. Instead of you have decisions to make. The decisions you make on a daily basis are going to determine your destiny. So by the decisions that you're making, if you're pulling into those fast food restaurants, you know what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting full. Let's talk about that, Felicia. What are you getting at those places?
You're getting fake food. That's what you're getting. You're getting processed food. It's not. You are getting death.
You're getting mass-produced.
It's mass-produced preservatives. The chicken is not real. I mean, the beef is. They're putting everything in there just to fill it. Because think about it. What's the price? You're paying 99 cents for a hamburger.
Yeah.
You
nothing.
get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for, and that's including the bread, the cheese, and when you go down and you break down everything, and especially when you're eating healthy, for 99 cents, there's no way you can make a hamburger at home for 99 cents. That's for sure.
Now, is it true? Don't want to say certain names, but there's certain restaurants that serve Mexican/taco type things. Is it true what they say, like the beef and some of that is literally like one grade above dog food? And
no, it's true.
Yeah,
it is true.
Yeah.
It is true because it's and it's because it's so cheap, and people are like, because it's here we go, here's dinner, and it's. But if you look around and you really do some shopping and you take your time and you plan it out and you organize, you can actually save money.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
But it's all the GMO, the genetically modified, which is not it's
Right.
empty calories, empty nutrients. There's nothing there. You're feeding your body nothing but just a filler to your body because your stomach is hungry.
Think about that though, Brandon. She's charging $90 a week for what, 6 amazing meals?
No, 10.
10 amazing meals.
10 meals.
So it's less than $10.
Yeah.
I don't ever
And
get out.
delivered.
I don't get out of any place, no matter where I go. McDonald's,
Exactly.
Sweet Tomatoes. It doesn't matter where I go. It's $15.
Yeah. Yeah,
With
exactly.
tip and everything else, and tax, and it's just we're such a service that we're kind of the underdogs because we're a small business and we're a small business owner. But what we bring to the table and our power is so mighty because of our knowledge and the years of expertise that we have and I have in the kitchen and knowing how to eat correctly and working and basically working on myself.
Yeah.
Because I was that person. I was that consumer who used to eat out all the time.
Yep.
Or I was a consumer not eating healthy, and I had to change my life because there's no way I would continue my career being overweight and being unhealthy.
Right.
There's no way.
Yeah. Hey, there's no excuses now.
No,
For
absolutely
$90
not.
a week. You're going to get a healthy meal, all organic veggies, all natural proteins, delivered fresh 3 times a week. So, this is another, awesome partner that we have now with the Consumer Quarterback Show. We're real excited about that. And again, all of our expert contributors are on our website, consumerqb.com. Just maybe you're driving right now. When you get to your home or office, shoot us an email, consumerqb.com, or just click on the expert contributors tab. Contact Felicia directly. And also, I want to thank Michael Vogt, Back in Health Massage, for coming in, as well as Felicia LaCalle with HealthE Gourmet. And another great show. I want you to please go out there and consider committing a random act of kindness. Something as simple as maybe packing up some leftover food that you may have, handing it out to that homeless person or those folks that you see on the side of the road in need. So be a force for good in the community. Do something positive today. Go out there and please consider committing a random act of kindness. Also, I want to remind you, go to our YouTube channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel. A lot of great content there, as well as our Facebook page. And we'll see you next time, same time and place. Consumer Quarterback Show, consumerqb.com.